Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. So after watching video from my friend Caleb, he made a video about animals he can fight without any weapons and a tier list of that. I thought I would do one of my own. So here it is. We got the tier list maker ready, the default go-to tier list maker. And let me go over the tiers quickly. How would we segment them? But before that, let me describe my build. So I'm not something very impressive. I'm around 178 centimeters tall and around 65 kilograms. Yeah, throw in the twink jokes. But anyways, I'm not that big buff person. But yeah, that's my build. And let me go over the tiers quickly. So first of all, we have got the kick to the moon. This is the tier where I would basically one-shot certain animals, like one or two hits. I would basically be okay after this fight, and that animal would basically be dead. Now the second tier is a bit tough. I would still win, but with a few injuries. Third one is the 50-50, like I could win or I could get cooked. Fourth one is the ouch, where I would probably die, but also that animal would not have a good time either. Like, at least I would stand somewhat of a fighting chance. And the fifth one is obviously cooked. Like, I would basically die here. So let's go over the tier list quickly because, my goodness, we have a lot of animals to cover. So first off, there is an aardvark. It's getting kicked to the moon. Not a question. It's a tiny animal with no real fighting capabilities. So yeah. Secondly, it is the aardwolf, I believe. It's the striped hyena. I'm gonna say a bit tough. Like, yeah, it's not that big, and it's not like a spotted hyena where it regularly hunts big game. It's mostly like, I think, a small solitary scavenger that is not super powerful. So I think I can take it on a fight, and yeah, it would bite me a bit. I would be a little bit injured, but it's not gonna do much. Okay, thirdly, it is the American alligator. Yeah, I would probably be cooked. Not even a fighting chance. This thing is massive. Like, they could grow up to like 15, 16 feet. And one bite from those jaws, yeah, I'm cooked. I'm very much cooked. Okay. The next one is the llama or alpaca. I'm not sure which one is this one. I think it's a llama. I'm gonna put it in a bit tough. I mean, I can easily beat one. Like in a serious fight, I can beat one. It has a long neck, which I can just grab and choke slam that thing, or get on its back. It's not that difficult. Okay, a baboon. This is interesting. So this thing has some nasty bites and some disgusting nails, agility. But I'm probably bigger than this thing. This thing isn't that big. So if I can like grab and pin it down, maybe, but it's a wild animal. You know what? I'm gonna put it in 50-50. Like maybe I would win, but I would say more chances are that I would be seriously injured by this thing. Okay, a badger is getting kicked pretty far. A bald eagle. Okay, very anti-American, but sorry, but it's getting kicked far. It's not that big of a bird, not that big scary bird that people think it is. It's a big bird, but it's not that scary actually. It's no golden eagle. Okay, what is this fish? Is it a barracuda? It's interesting. In the water, could I do much to a barracuda? Like it's a very fast fish with very sharp teeth, so it could do some substantial damage to me in the water, and I'm a human, so I cannot swim as fast. On land, obviously, this thing is dinner, but in the water, what if I'm in the shallows and it's like knee deep or maybe waist deep water? I might get my balls bitten off. But I don't think it is big enough to kill me instantly, and once its teeth gets lodged into one of my legs, I think I can just grab it and kill it. It's not that tough. I can just grab my like put my fingers in its gills and rip it out. This thing would die from there. So I would say a bit tough, but not that much. A beaver is getting kicked pretty far. A bison. Hmm. Yeah, I'm very much cooked. It's a massive animal. It would definitely steamroll me. It's gonna be like somebody once told me the bison's gonna roll me. Anyway, sorry about that. A black bear. Hmm. I don't think I can beat a bear in a fight. I'm not that big. A boar. Oh, yeah, I'm also very cooked. A deer. Hmm. However, the black bear is gonna feel a little bit. It's just not that big, so it will feel a few punches. It's not. I'm totally cooked. I think the same goes with the boar. It would feel something. The deer. Does it mean all deers, or is it like a specific species of deer? I think they mean all deers. Well, in that case, I would say ouch, because. Or maybe 50-50, because it depends on the species. Like, if it is some big deers, like a sambar deer, or maybe an elk, or something like a moose, yeah, I'm definitely cooked. Or a nilgai, yeah, I'm destroyed. Any of the bigger deers, but something small like a chinkara or a gazelle, or though gazelles are I think antelopes. I'm not too sure about that one. I think they're antelopes. But yeah, this is basically the whole group as a whole, and yeah, it depends on the species, so I'm putting it in 50-50. The small ones I can probably choke slam, but the big ones I would probably be like impaled to the death. A frog. Someone legitimately put a frog. I mean, I'm disgusted by it, but yeah, it's going up there. A bull. Yeah, I'm cooked. I am not fighting against a bull. A camel, I'm cooked. It's massive. People often don't understand how big a camel is. A capybara. Huh. They're not that big. They're kind of small. And yeah, I mean, once you get their head in a position, they can't do much. You can just pin it down, maybe snap its neck. It's not that big. So I'm gonna say a bit tough. Maybe I would get a few bites, but yeah, that's about it. A caracal. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the same tier. It's gonna scratch me. It's probably gonna be like killing, like not killing, but getting me a lot of gashes, bite me, but I don't think it would kill me. Okay, now I'm gonna give a very controversial take. A lot of Aussies are gonna hate me for this. I think cassowary is a 50-50. Why I think this is because once I get a hold of its neck, I don't think this thing can do much. Like, yeah, people say its kicks are very powerful, but it's very forward facing, so I don't know. Also, I have seen people tackle this thing pretty easily. Like, it has a very high center of gravity, so if I can, avoid the initial kick somehow and like like push it over, topple it, I don't think this thing can do much. I can just topple and jump on top of it. I would say 50-50. Like, yeah, it could probably disembowel me, but also at the same time, I think it's also a bird. I mean, come on, it has hollow bones. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna do much. And on top of that, I don't think anywhere else other than the belly would really be that much damaging. I mean, obviously balls would be. Don't want to get kicked in the balls, but hey, no one does. But other than that, I don't think if it kicks your leg, it would break your leg. I mean, it's not that big an animal. Let me know if I'm wrong. I could be wrong on this one. Okay, a cat. I love cats. I have two cats. I would never in real life kick a cat, but yeah, it's small. A cheetah. Hmm. It is the goofball of big cats, or it's not really a big cat. It's more like you know, a large cat. But they do take down zebras, but at the same time, they get bullied by vultures sometimes. You know what? I'm gonna put in 50-50. I mean, in a wrestling match, they don't have very sharp claws. They have only one sharp claws, and their arms are not super powerful like real big cats. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna be doing that much. So if I can get the head in a choke slam or head with between my grasp, I think I can win. But if this thing pins me down first, I probably would die. Okay, next up is a chicken. Yeah, it's becoming food. I would eat chicken in a few hours. A chimp. A chimpanzee. Could I beat a chimpanzee? I don't think I can. It's bigger than a baboon, and it has all the things that makes a baboon very nasty. Plus the violence. I would say ouch, like I would probably be throwing few hands, but eventually I would go down. After throwing one or two punches at this thing, I would probably go down. A chipmunk. That's a cute one, but it's getting kicked. Okay, here's another take, right? Any snake, if it can't chase me to catch me, what the hell is this thing gonna do? And once I grab this thing's tail, I'm gonna spin it on my head like in circles, or I'm gonna give it the same treatment Hulk gave to Loki in Avengers. You know, I think I can take on a snake pretty easily, venom or not. Like yeah, if I step on it, the venom could do some serious damage, but I don't see that being too much of an issue. Okay, a cow. Hmm. I have seen people choke cows, and it's not a bull. It's not a like fighting Spanish bull that knows how to fight. So could I take down a cow? I'm gonna put it in 50-50. Or I'm kind of small, so but a cow in the same tier as a bear? Nah. I'm gonna put it in 50-50. There's a chance that this goofball might just die in my hands. Like I can just get it in a weird position and kill it because of how stupid cows are. So maybe. But if it gets a momentum and gets a good hit, I would probably be dead. Okay, next up, I think this is a coyote. It goes in the same as aardwolf tier. It's not that powerful. A saltwater crocodile. Yeah, I'm cooked. These are some of the biggest large predators alive today that can still walk. This is the big. I think saltwater crocodiles are the biggest like predators that can still walk. Like they're bigger than they're bigger than uh, polar bears, but they're not land predators. So, but they can still walk. So in terms of predators that can walk, I think saltwater crocodiles are the biggest ones. And yeah, I have no chance of beating one. A dingo goes in the same tier as these guys. They're basically very similar builds. Okay, what the heck is this deer? Why is there two deers? Huh. Is it a male female thing? I'm not sexist. I'm putting it here. Same goes with species. Like a male moose, a female moose won't make much of a difference. I'm getting stomped either way. And a male, I don't know, chinkara or something won't make that much of a difference than a female chinkara. That thing's getting cooked. Bottlenose dolphin. Hmm. If it's in deep water, this thing could probably kill me, but I mean in the shallows, right? What would this thing do? I can beat this thing up probably. It would be horrible. Nah, they deserve it. They're like CDDs. They deserve it. A bit tough. They're getting kicked. A goat. I'm kicking a goat to the moon. I eat goats. In fact, funnily enough, I'm gonna eat goat tomorrow. Okay. A donkey. Huh. A donkey. I think I would give some good punches to a donkey, but eventually I would go down. Yeah, like they're pretty big and they're very mean. Like I have seen them kill hyenas and stuff. So I am not messing around with that thing. Maybe I would give it a few kicks or punches, but then I would go down eventually. It would probably stomp me to death. Okay, What is this eel? Is it an electric eel? It doesn't look like an electric eel. If it is an electric eel, I'm cooked, but it doesn't look like one. So I'm gonna put it in the kick to the moon tier. I can just fish it and kill it. Not that big of a threat. Maybe I will get a few bites, but ignore it. Elephant, I'm cooked. Most definitely the most cooked. I will build elephant, then maybe with the horrific crocodile. Okay, alligator, come over here. Yeah, and yeah, maybe that's the tier that should go. Penguins getting kicked pretty far. Okay, emus. Yeah, emus are in the same vein. Funnily enough, I have eaten emu eggs and emu meat. That's pretty delicious. People here farm them sometimes, like in very rare cases, but they do farm them in India as well. Ferrets getting kicked pretty far. Flamingos are definitely getting kicked pretty far. It's a it's a fusa. Okay, I thought for a second it's a puma. A fusa is getting kicked pretty far. It's not that big of an animal. Foxes, same thing. Okay, so these are the chinkaras I was talking about. Yeah, these ones are like a little bit difficult, but they're getting kicked. Okay, a dog. Hmm. I don't like dogs that much. Like, it's wrong. I like dogs. Dogs, for some reason, don't like me. They always keep barking at me for some reason. I don't know. I don't ever get along with a dog very well. And, huh. Yeah, I think this dog. Yeah, it's a bit tough, but I don't think. If it's a very big dog, like, one of those mastiffs or some like Anatolian shepherd, yeah, I would probably be cooked, but something like this, like a German shepherd, it will be a bit tough. I would probably be injured pretty bad, but I think I can kill one. Like, it will be horrible. Don't want to do it, but hey, it's a life and death situation. So, there you go. A panda is a bear. Not messing with it. Even as goofy as this thing looks, this thing would fold me. No joke. A panda is not a funny animal. It would actually bite through people's legs. Okay, what is it? It's a tiny monkey. It's getting in the kicked tier. I'm gonna kick it to the moon. Okay, Gila monster. It is going in the kicked tier. It's a tiny animal. Isn't gonna do much. A giraffe is gonna absolutely stomp on me. No chance. A duck. A geese. Yeah, people. I don't know what's up with the Canadians. They're too polite or something maybe. But I don't know why they make such a big deal about geese. Like, how are you scared of a goofy ass bird? Just kick it. Kick it, cook it. They taste good. It's a pathetic animal. Don't give me, like, it's a beautiful animal. Don't get me wrong, but people saying that, oh yeah, geese are very terrifying. They would fuck you up. No, they won't. They're weak ass. Okay, a gorilla. Gorilla is going in the same tier as pandas and black bears. Yeah, I would die, but I would probably give like one or two punches, like a little bit of a fighting chance. Not completely bodied, maybe. I would still be bodied, but maybe I would be able to throw one or two punches at best. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's a squirrel. Yeah, squirrel's getting kicked pretty far. A brown bear. Hmm. Yeah, brown bear, I'm probably cooked. They're too big, too dangerous. They would just put a paw on me and just start eating me. Like, they don't even bother with the killing. Okay, a hippo, definitely cooked. They kill probably the most amount of people among all mammals. Horses. I'm gonna say ouch. It's not as dangerous as these ones, but still I don't stand much of a chance against a horse. A galloping horse is massive and is so fast. It would probably obliterate me. Only way I can see if I can maybe target its legs and tip it over. Maybe then, but other than that, no, I'm cooked. A sparrow. Someone legitimately put a sparrow in there. Like, what the hell is this? Okay, a spotted hyena. Could I beat a spotted hyena? It's more powerful than all of these guys. But Could I beat one? Could I beat a spotted hyena in a 1v1? Nah, I don't think so, man. I'm not that big, and I have seen people next to these things, and these things are massive, and they do tackle some pretty big prey, so yeah, I'm probably getting cooked. I might hit it though, it would still be hurting. Like, I would probably break one of its legs in a fight, but still, I probably won't make it out alive with this one. What is this? Iguana is getting eaten up. What is this? Jackal is getting punted to the moon. Okay, a jaguar. That's pretty messed up. A jaguar would probably mess me up pretty bad. Yeah. Here's the thing with a jaguar. With a black bear, I would know that this thing is coming for me, so I could probably throw a punch. But with a big cat, it would come out of nowhere. But it's a fight, so maybe the ambush isn't the factor. I would put the jaguar in the same tier as black bears. They're comparable in power. Though I would put it above black bears because, funny enough, jaguars actually do eat black bears sometimes. People who didn't know, yeah, they do eat black bears from time to time. Like whenever they like cross over to USA from Mexico, they do. And okay, kangaroos. Hmm. Can I beat up a kangaroo? I don't think so. They're pretty big and they have some nasty claws and some devastating kicks. Huh. I don't think I would win against a kangaroo. It's pretty difficult. Nah. A koala is getting pretty far away for spreading chlamydia. Like yeah, get kicked away, chlamydia man. A Komodo dragon is gonna kill me, but not without a fight. A leopard seal. Hmm. They have killed people before. They have killed one person, I think. And it's a very big seal. Even in shallow waters, if this thing grabs me, it's basically like being grabbed by a medium-sized crocodile. Like this thing can grow up to like 300, 400 kilograms. Like not a medium, maybe a smaller crocodile, but still, it's gonna be very powerful in the water. Even if I'm like waist deep water, I don't think my punches and kicks would do much. Maybe if I jam it in the eye, it would hurt, but nah. I'm gonna put it in the ouch tier. Leopard is going in the same tier as jaguars. They're not that different from each other. A lion, I'm cooked. I cannot do much to the lion. It's gonna destroy me. It's a massive, dangerous animal. Okay, I think this one is the alpaca. That one is the llama. Yeah, it's going in the same tier. They're like the same size almost. A lynx. Yeah, a bit tough. It would hurt me quite a bit. I would be severely injured, but a lynx would eventually fall against me. A parrot. Oh, it's a not a parrot. It's a macaw. Yeah, it's getting kicked to the moon. Ducks becoming my dinner. I love duck. The honey glazed duck is good. A meerkat. Yeah, it's getting kicked pretty far. Same with this one. A mongoose going that far away. Okay, a monitor. Okay, it's not including the Komodo dragon monitor lizard. Which monitor lizard is it? Because if it's a small monitor lizard, I think we can win this. But if it's like something big, like an Asian water monitor lizard, I think it would leave some nasty gashes on me. But I would still win though. I'm gonna put it in the same tier as lynx. I mean, I would get hurt a bit, but not die from that. A moose. Hmm. Yeah, I am probably cooked. It's a massive animal. It would steamroll me. A lemming. Someone legitimately put, is it a vole or a lemming? Experts correct me if it's a vole or a lemming, but either way, it's getting punted to the moon. What is this thing? A clouded leopard. Ooh, one of my favorite cats. But yeah, that thing is getting punted to the moon. Actually, no, it's a bit tougher. Yeah, it's a bit tough. Octopus is getting punted to the moon. It's a small animal, not gonna do much. Unless it's a Pacific giant octopus, which it doesn't look like one. In that case, it would probably put a bit more fight. But it's still gonna defeat. I will still defeat it in shallows. A possum is getting kicked pretty far away. Orangutan? Orangutans. They are not super aggressive. They don't fight that much, but they're very smart and they're very big. I would say I would put it in the same tier as a gorilla. A motivated orangutan would probably kick my ass. Orcas. Funny story. Until very recently, I had a genuine phobia of orcas. Like, I was terrified of orcas. Like, so much so I would struggle to go to the bathroom for these things. I would think these things would get me in the bathroom while I'm taking a shower. I'm putting it in the cooked section. Ostriches. Yeah, I cannot do 50-50. These things are 9 feet tall. These are like these two, but on steroids. These are way too big. I'm kind of ouchy fouchy. Okay, an otter is getting kicked. Sorry, it's a cute animal, but getting kicked. Owl, same thing. Peacock, I would go to jail for that because it's our national bird, and harming our national bird is a criminal offense that you can go to jail for, or some severe punishments can be on you. But still, in a life and death situation, yeah, it's getting kicked. Pelican is getting kicked. It's mad gassed up. You can fight it. A pig? It's not a boar, it's a pig. Can I take on a pig? I think so. I have eaten them. Yeah, it's going in the a bit difficult, but not too difficult. A piranha is getting food, is becoming food. A platypus is getting punted to the moon. It's not that big. A polar bear. Yeah, it's going in the same tier as a grizzly bear. Yeah, and maybe less dangerous than that. I don't know. It's comparable. Porcupine. A bit tough. Like, I would be hurt, but I don't think it would do much to me. A cougar is going in the same tier as these guys. A raccoon is gonna get kicked. A ram. I would say it's 50-50. Same with the deer. Like, if I can avoid the initial charge and grab one of their horns, they can't do much. Like, I can snap their neck afterwards. And they taste delicious. Ew, a rat. Rat's gonna get kicked pretty far. A rhino is gonna steamroll me. It's not a leopard seal. It's a regular seal. Yeah, a regular seal is a bit tough, but it's gonna die. It's not that powerful. A great white shark would absolutely kick my ass. A sheep. I think a sheep goes in the same tier as a pig. A bit tough, but I can kill it. A skunk is gonna get kicked pretty far. Where is it? Yeah, it goes in the raccoon tier. Sloth's gonna get kicked pretty far. Snapping turtle. They are pretty big, but on land they can't move around. So if I can get behind it in time and flip this thing over, I probably won't be able to flip the biggest ones over. But I'm not the biggest human either, so maybe I can flip this thing over, and at that point it's dead basically. I can just keep stomping on its soft belly and kill it. So I'm gonna put it in 50-50. In the water I would probably be cooked, but here I can probably fight it. Snow leopard. Caleb thinks he can beat a snow leopard. I respectfully disagree. I have seen a snow leopard up close. They are not that small. They're actually pretty big, and as goofy as they looked, they can take down yaks. So they are nothing to be slept on. I think killing a person is not difficult for them. I'm gonna put it maybe next to the puma and all that. Why is grizzly bear that high? Grizzly bear goes about here. Yeah. What is this? A ray fish. I mean, the barb is a problem, but I can intimidate it, And yeah, I think that thing's getting kicked pretty far away. It's unless it's a big one with a very poisonous one, like very venomous barb. I don't think it can do much. Unless it's like if it's a small one, I can just grab it or stomp it to death. A sun bear is a bit tough, but it would go down eventually. It's not surviving. A swan is a food. Eat like don't eat swans. They're beautiful animals, but yeah, it's not surviving this fight. A tapir, wild take, but I think a tapir goes in the same tier as a boar. Can I beat a tapir? How big do they get? Hang on, let me Google that thing. Let me Google how big tapirs get. Like the heaviest tapir. Huh. Let me check. Tapir max weight. It's around 300 kilograms. Yeah, it's as big as a boar. I am not fighting the. I am not winning in this one. It goes here. A Tasmanian devil, as scary as it is, it's getting. Maybe it will put up a fight. Yeah, it's a bit tough. A tiger, I'm folded. I'm folded. Plus, it's our national animal. I cannot punch it. It's a criminal offense to hurt a tiger. Plus, I'm gonna get cooked. It's a very dangerous animal. A Galapagos tortoise. I think I can take this thing down with some effort. It doesn't have any outward defenses. Like, yeah, it has the shell, but other than that, it doesn't have any weaponry. It's a goober. You can take it down pretty easily. A toucan's getting kicked. Sorry. Same goes with the bat and the vulture. A wallaby. A wallaby is going in the same tier as a goat or sheep. Yeah. A walrus, I'm probably cooked. It's massive. Dogs goes in the same tier. Did I put them in? Nah, it's in the same tier. A turkey is a food. Become food. An actual wolf. I feel like 50-50, but yeah, it depends on the species. Like if it's an Indian wolf, I can probably take them down, but if it is some big ones like from Croatia or something, I don't think I can take one down. So there's that. A wolverine, I would say 50-50. Either I would stomp its head to the ground, like curb stomp it, or it would probably kill me. What is this? A wombat. Yeah, with some difficulty. They're pretty big though. Wombats can get pretty big. I'm gonna put it in 50-50, respectfully. Zebra, it's ouch. It's very dangerous. So yeah, that's my tier list. Let me know what you guys think. And thanks for watching as always. Have a nice day. See ya.